Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist back at it again. It is Thursday. We are releasing 3 videos again today. We are still reviewing, we're actually finishing out the review of the Speed Duel GX Academy box structures, the way that they are if you buy a single copy. So I'm going to show you guys Alexis Rhodes this time. You guys may or may not have already seen the Chaz Princeton and the Aster Phoenix, and if you have, cool. If you haven't, check them out after this. And, maybe take a break in between all the videos. I know binge watching is a fun thing to do, but maybe delay the gratification just a little bit. Or don't. You guys decide. You guys are mostly adults, I think. I don't know. So first off, we're going to be using the Alexis Rhodes skill card. We're going to be using the Cyberblade Fusion. This was the recommended skill for this build. What this does is once per turn, you can discard one card to fusion summon one Cyberblader by sending either Etoile or Blade Skater from your field to the graveyard as one material, and the other material from hand, field, or deck to the graveyard. That Cyberblader gains 400 attack, and this skill can be used twice per duel. So again, this is probably meant for you guys to eventually own multiple copies of the Speed Duel box. Or if you're like some of my friends, you go in and you each buy a box and you trade each other the decks that you didn't want. So good options. We're going to lay that up here and we're going to go ahead and give you the list. Then we'll do everything in reverse order to put the deck back together. So real quick, starting with the monsters, we are going to be using the single copy Blade Skater. We're also going to get some Cyber Angels in here because this is a partial ritual build. So it's going to have one copy Benten, Idoten, and Izana. So that is our secondary build, is going to be for the Cyber Angels. And I do hope to play both of these builds too. Going back into the Cyber stuff, we do have Gymnast, Prima, and Tutu. We're also going to use the DD Warrior Lady, which is a great print. The Etoile Cyber. And for those of you guys who missed the ritual build with the whatever it was, Yugi versus Pegasus, and maybe you guys didn't have the Super Ultras when they first came out, Senju and Sonic Bird as really clutch reprints this set. We're also going to get the Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. Going into the spells, we're going to get Berserk Scales, Cosmic Cyclone, which is always great to have, Machine Angel Ritual, the Ritual Weapon, the Warrior Returning Alive, Traps, Double Passe, Hollowed Life Barrier, and Jar of Avarice. And again, maybe you guys didn't have the ultra rares for that. That's another great pickup. And then, of course, the Fusion Monster, Cyberblader. So again, this deck upgrades 2 ways. Again, the other skill, I believe, works towards our Cyber Angels a little more. So we really do want to build it between Cyber Angels and Cyberblader. And so we get like 2 really good, well-defined decks here. Let's work it backwards. Let's go over the effects real quick, and then we'll let you guys go. Maybe you guys want to watch the other videos. Maybe you have. Maybe it's time for lunch. I've been saying that all week. Cyberblader is a Etoile Cyber and Blade Skater. Fusion summon of this can only be done with the above materials. This card gains the following effect based on the number of monsters your opponent controls. If it is 1, this monster cannot be destroyed in battle. If it is 2, this card's attack is doubled. And 3, your opponent's activated effects are negated. So again, the later on that you have to play this, the more clutch it seems to be. These effects do not stack. Please do not think these effects stack. Because they're just not going to. So again, pretty cool card. Not terrible. Definitely worth building a deck around. Going into our traps, you do have the Jar of Avarice. Target 5 in the graveyard, except same name, shuffle all 5 into the deck, draw 1, activate 1 of these per turn. Hollowed Life Barrier, discard a card, take no damage from opponent's cards this turn. Also, your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Now, I'm pretty sure this works as both effect and battle damage, because battle damage would come from a card. And in the Double Passe, when an opponent's monster declares an attack on a face-up attack position monster you control, make your opponent's attack a direct attack instead and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the attack target you control. Also, the monster you control can attack your opponent directly during your next turn. So, again, kind of goofy, but definitely worth trying. Warrior Returning Alive just lets you return a warrior back from the discard to the hand. Ritual Weapon lets you increase the attack power and defense by 1500 of any level 6 or lower ritual monster. You have the Machine Angel Ritual, can be used to summon any Cyber Angel. You can also tribute monsters from the hand and field that equal or exceed the level of the monster you're attempting to summon. And if a light monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect while this is in the graveyard, you may banish this instead. So when you play the Machine Angels, definitely ramp this up to a 3 copies. Cosmic Cyclone, great for the back row, pay the 1,000. Target a spell trap, banish it. Berserk Scales Quick Play. Target a face-up monster you control, except a monster that is attacking directly. Give it 1,000 attack points. Also, it cannot attack directly for the rest of the turn, just in case the card can attack multiple times. And during the end phase of this turn, it loses 2,000 attack. So it's got a drawback. You do have the Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. When this is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Earth Warrior with 1,500 or less from the deck and attack. So it's similar to the Rat and the UFO Turtles from yesterday, was it? The Sonic Bird, when this is normal or flip summoned, add a ritual spell from the deck to the hand, sends you same effect for the monster. Etoile Cyber. If this card attacks directly, it gains 500 attack during the damage step only, so it's just a partial attack gain. You do have the DD Warrior Lady. After damage calculation, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you may choose to banish both this and the other card. Cyber 2/2. If the attack of each monster your opponent controls is higher than this card may attack directly. A lot of direct attacks going on. Cyber Prima, if this card is tribute summoned, destroy all face-up spells on the field. So this is good, especially if you're going up against something like Ojamas or something, and you really want to take out the Ojama country. Field spells are going to be an issue for you. But it is only spells, so continuous traps are a big no-no. Cyber Gymnast, once per turn, discard a card, target an attack position monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Let's go over the Cyber Angels. Izana looks like it is an 8-star. Can only play this with Machine Angel Ritual. If this is ritual summoned, you can make your opponent send a spell trap they control to the graveyard. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Make a second attack on an opponent's monster in a row, similar to Blackluster Soldier there. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Cyber Angel Ritual monster you control, quick effect, shuffle 1 ritual monster from your graveyard to the deck, and if you do, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. So very cool boss. I dot in at 6. Ritual summon it with Machine Angel Ritual. If it is ritual summoned, you can add 1 ritual spell from the deck or grave back to hand. If this card is tributed, make all ritual monsters you control gain 1,000. If you use this as a tribute for the Izana can actually come out at 3,500. So again, playing Machine Angel or the Cyber Angels into other Cyber Angels, since the wording is tribute when it comes to rituals, is very beneficial. Benton, if you can ritual summon this again with Machine Angel Ritual. If this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the grave, inflict damage equal to the monster's original defense in the graveyard. So similar but different from Flamewing Man. And if this card is tributed, you can add 1 light fairy monster from the deck to the hand. So again, not too bad. And then, of course, we do just have the Blade Skater. Just a 1,400 vanilla monster. It's here for our Cyber Blader. It's half the recipe. So this is actually very cool. And I love how this deck has 2 very distinct paths that it can take. And it should. It should. It's kind of fun. So if you haven't already, you can check them out. I also go over Chaz Princeton and Aster Phoenix today. So maybe check those out. If you already did check those out, thank you. If you guys want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you guys have done that, the best way to support us, just keep watching. Maybe click the notification bell just in case you don't want to miss things when I do a silly amount of videos per day in a week. I mean, I don't know. I don't know when the next time I'll do that is, but it's possible. And most importantly, when you are done watching my videos today, because again, I can't assume that this is the last one that you're watching, go out and have a great day. Go do something for yourself and enjoy the rest of it, all right? Hope to see you guys next time. Later.